Hi there, students. Wordsmith. A wordsmith. Okay, a wordsmith is a person who is very skillful using words, especially when writing. So, yeah, William Shakespeare was definitely a wordsmith. Yeah, this is somebody who is very deft in the way they use words. They craft beautiful sentences. They use language in ways that echo within your heart. And this is a wordsmith. This is a skilled user of words. A person who is very clever with words. So, for example, Martin Luther King was clearly a wordsmith. I have a dream. Or Charles Dickens was a wordsmith. Or perhaps Margaret Atwood is a wordsmith. Or Rumi. Rumi was definitely a wordsmith. Okay, George Orwell was definitely a wordsmith as well. Okay, so a wordsmith, somebody who is very skillful, a fluent and prolific writer, particularly a professional. I guess a wordsmith, you can also use it as an expert on words. So maybe in that definition you could call me a wordsmith. But I don't tend to put together beautiful sentences that resonate. Let's see, the word smith. A smith is a craftsman, a craftsperson who works metal. So a silversmith makes things out of silver. A goldsmith makes things out of gold, jewellery. A blacksmith makes things out of iron. Okay, so a tinsmith makes things out of tin. Okay, so the smith is somebody who makes things. A wordmonger, a wordsmith, someone who uses words skillfully. She's always been known as a capable wordsmith, but this latest novel is something special. It's better than her normal stuff. Okay, so a person who's very skillful at using words. William Wordsworth is definitely a wordsmith. Yeah, a fluent, prolific writer who uses words very skillfully, and the words resonate with you. The way the words go together, it makes you feel the meaning, or makes you feel other emotions that go with it. He was always a great wordsmith, and as he produced more and more poetry, he became more and more famous. So a wordsmith. The love-struck wordsmith is a man of intelligence and charm. Or the rare beast, a wordsmith who can spin a yarn. So somebody who can put the words together very skillfully, but they can also tell a really interesting story at the same time. There is no doubt that he is an extraordinary wordsmith. So a wordsmith, it's somebody who is very good at putting words together. With all his talent as a wordsmith, he was also a gifted cartoonist. So it's an author, a novelist, a poet, a scribe, somebody who writes essays or things like that. Somebody very skilled using words. Perhaps also somebody who invents new words. Yeah, if you invent new words, you're a wordsmith, because the smith is making things with his hammer, and therefore a wordsmith is creating these new words, new phrases. But this is particularly for a skillful writer, somebody who who has great talent with words. Formality, a wordsmith. I think I'd give this a 5 in formality. Use it anywhere, maybe 5.5, but still use it anywhere. Okay, so a wordsmith. Bye for now.